You have to fight a war against yourself. Now, it's not easy to look in a mirror and to change your own life. It's hard as hell. You have to take responsibility. You have to learn new things. You have to feel uncomfortable. Good, because discomfort is how we grow. That's how we become strong. If you run away from discomfort and resistance your whole life, you will always be weak.
Having a champion mentality isn't about the trophies, medals, or success. It's about having work with. It's not letting anyone hear you complain. Getting up for all you believe in, being your truth, and setting the standard that you operate after in your life. It's about willingly choosing to do every single thing that's in your power to achieve your goal. What I found is that winning doesn't happen when show up. It happens in the daily mornings, painful workouts, long cardio sessions, and meetings. It happens in those moments of fear that we all have when facing a difficult goal. And more so, you never have fear. If you're not improving, you're falling behind now. You've shown the world what you're capable of, and expect nothing less. Another scary but exciting opportunity. Another opportunity to grow. You may have busted your ass and gotten lucky once, but that was then, and this is now. You can work 10 times smarter and harder than you did before, but you're still promised nothing. Entering hell blindly with no promise of what's on the other end is one thing, but getting to paradise and then choosing to turn back around into hell, full well knowing what to expect this time, as a pipe dream of a better paradise on the other end waiting for you, that's insanity.
A lot of people live their entire lives not knowing, entire lifetime not being happy because they feel as though they're not fulfilling their purpose. One time in my life I felt that was my purpose. Sometimes you graduate out of high school, you look for that job, you look for that career, college, degree, you still question, is this my purpose?
I'm strong against stronger! Come on! One more! Come on! Dig! No! One more again! One! Train! Oh, you're getting stronger, David! Come on! Give me 3! You can do it! You can do it! Come on! Oh, we're getting stronger! 2 more! Come on! Congratulations! You achieved failure. Failure has been achieved. Thank God. Now, the only place to go from failure is to win. You have to achieve failure. You have to take it that far. Nobody wants to go that far. It's too scary. But you know something? I got news for you. That's where winning is. It always has been. Nothing's changed since the 70s. Nothing.
Chasing a fucking goal, a fucking dream. As a man, you have to. You have to, or else you're fucking done, dude. You're gonna be depressed. It's a hit. Waking up every day, go to the same job, or never go to the same place. Anything fucking different. That's where you're fucking up. That's why you feel like you're stuck in this rut, this literal bubble, and you cannot escape from it.
right, check on the audio. Check on the audio. This is like a demi. Looks like it's on. Check on the audio. It doesn't sound like it's on. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I might go without the audio tonight. All right, I'm just gonna send it from here. Before the stream gets started, I want to give all of the glory to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. I know sometimes it can be difficult in a world full of darkness. I just want to spread a little light. And I want to give all of my King the glory. Please understand everything I'm saying tonight is to help you, is to help myself, and it is also to help the kingdom of Jesus Christ. And let's fill up heaven, boys. So low-key, want to share with y'all a little bit about my day. So I woke up and it was difficult. I'm not going to lie to you. Difficult to wake up. Crazy. I know. Crazy. Very, very crazy. Okay. All right. How's this sound? How does this sound? Does this sound a little better? Does this sound better? Let me know, chat. Okay, this is a little bit better. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the communication. So I woke up this morning and it was a little bit difficult getting out of bed, but we managed to get out of bed, if you know what I mean. Went to work. You know, I was very, 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 very blessed to have a ride. As you all may know, my car is currently in the shop, so I do not have transportation, but it's not bad. It's like an hour, not an hour, that would be crazy, about 1.5 miles down the street to Price Cutter. Price Cutter, I just work in the deli and basically cut meat. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a job like every other month that, you know, commitment and BPD be messing with me, but I'm not gonna lie to you, like, for right now, being in the moment, you know, I plan on sticking with it, not long term. You know, this is my goal, this is my hobby, this is what I feel is my purpose. Outside of that, like, I wanna say that I'm most grateful today for my ride to work, because on my ride home from work, I was Tom and Jerry. And for y'all of you who know what Tom and Jerry is, it's basically foot. It's basically running on foot. So I had to get it done. I had to get home and I had to start on the stream. So that is why it is a little bit late. And I normally start around like 8 o'clock, but for the half hour, if any of you were curious, I wanted to be transparent on that side. So again, thank you all so much for being here. We're gonna set a like goal of, again, 200, and hopefully, you know, we can get a 2-3 hour stream down. I would say 2.5, 2 hours. But as of now, I'm still getting a little warmed up on camera, still waiting for some comments to come in. And yeah, just hanging in there. Life's tough, especially in January, but it's gonna be okay. Lily Coco, welcome in the chat. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Tell me how's your day going. Let me know. Gavin, welcome in the live stream, brother. How you doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in, my boy. What's poppin'? This thing might have died. Your day's good? Thank you. What's good about your day? Let me know. My favorite part about today, or what was good about my day, is I rode in a Tesla for the first time. That was crazy. I have never been in a Tesla before. And I was in a Tesla. It was a blue Tesla. It was really nice. The Penny Floors, welcome to the live stream. How you doing today? Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Will Byers, thank you so much for tapping in on live, my boy. Welcome in the live stream. Hopefully the audio is not as bad as it sounded earlier because I just plugged my microphone back in. I'm gonna see what the mic does because I hate losing audio completely, and I would much rather have like lower. I hate losing audio completely, and I would much rather have like lower. It sounds like it's working. It sounds like it's working fine, like low key the audio. I'm gonna get off the Wi-Fi though because I don't want my Wi-Fi to crash. Oleg, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for tapping in. Gavin said, "How's your job going? Do I like it, brother?" Thank you so much for the interesting question, man. I have a lot of people asking me silly questions, and that's a great question, Gavin. You're a real one, man. I appreciate you. The job is going well, brother. I'm just trying to learn everything that I can and try to be professional. Try to not wear my emotions on my face too much because like it's easy to do that around the public. So I just try to be myself and I try to just, give the people what they want and when they want it. I appreciate you, Gavin, though, man. It's hard just really managing expectations and working around other people, mainly my coworkers, but other than that, man, I'm getting the hang of it. Lily Coco said, first I have been to my barn working with the horses and I had school too. But yeah, Lily, that's great. I'm glad. I'm so happy that, you've got like things that keep you busy and animals that keep you, entertained. Horses are a great, great animal that, can really like honestly be like a better form of transportation. And I mean, they don't even take gas prices. You feel me? Zero Eddie, congratulations on 51 subs, my brother. Keep it up, man. One day at a time. Stay positive. Will Briars, thank you so much for tapping in. The stream is lagging bad. Okay, but it's back. I apologize for the stream lag. Sir WNN, welcome in the live stream. Thank you so much for tapping in on live, brother. You've got horses and dogs. That's it. What kind of dogs do you have? Let me know what kind of dogs do you have. Are they German Shepherd? Or are they outside dogs, inside dogs? Sir W6N, God bless y'all. God bless you too, sir. W6N, I appreciate you. Gavin said horse dogs? ? That's funny. I got horse, dogs, and that's it. Lily Coco, you missed the punctuation and Gavin's trolling you. Jarvis, welcome to the live stream, brother. Thank you so much for tapping in, brother. How you doing today? Let me know. God did? That's right, bro. That's very right. That's very right. You're right on that, bro. God's not finished with any of us, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, I think seasonal depression is like really kind of like kicking in me too. I think, yesterday evening was a little difficult just because I was resting and I wasn't staying busy, but I want to share with you all that like God's not finished with y'all's plan. And like, I know sometimes like might be a little difficult on the outside and especially on the inside, bro. We all dealing with some things and like got our own problems and like our own emotions. But like, I just all want to let y'all know for real. It's corny, but like, I just want y'all to feel it and understand that like God does have a purpose for you and he is not finished with you. He's not going to like put some things too much for you to carry on your shoulders. Lean on him and just small things that you do on an everyday basis, and like he's gonna get you through it. One thing that I would say is like I'm like terrible at freaking mopping the floor, and I know this is not that deep, but I just want to use this for instance where I just had my speaker with me and I had like some songs on shuffle, and I had gotten to this like Christian song, and I was like, man, if I relied on God like to help me like get out of here, I'd probably feel better about like getting my stuff done and getting out on a timely manner. So I'll say that like I let that Christian song play through that I normally skip, just like the flesh in me wants to like skip that stuff, and like trust me, most of the time I do, most of the time, but I just let this one play through for real. And like honestly, I just felt like empowered. I felt like I could do it. Not honestly, like I feel like it was like a less of like a force kind of thing, bro. So like being real with y'all at all times, bro, like I struggle, but like, man, just a little bit of God, like it's gonna take you a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think sometimes like we could be a lot of like into things, and trust me, like if I was into God, like I was into YouTube, bro, I feel like I'd probably be a little bit of a different person, but I know that like he's still doing work on me. I know he's still doing work on y'all, and like just like don't take any day for granted, bro, and like practice gratitude because like that's I feel like what's gonna like lead you in like a healthier mentality from like shifting from like bro this sucks to like bro like I can do this kind of thing, bro. So no cap. Warrior 9927, what's poppin'? Jordan, thank you so much for tuning in on stream. Gavin said, what's your favorite sport? Did you play any in high school, middle school? Bro, I appreciate you. Great question here, man. In basketball, I played middle school. In middle school, I played basketball, either or, you know what I'm saying? 6, 7, grade, 6th, 7th grade. I got to like 8th grade, still playing basketball. Freshman, I just couldn't get the ball in the hoop over the seniors. And I kind of like had like discouragement, because I was like 5'1". But I started really getting into track and cross country, you know what I'm saying? And like running was like a big therapeutic way for me to like decompress like a lot of my stress, a lot of like my problems. I would just run my anger out. So to any of my fellow athletes out there, I want to let y'all know that like if you're not playing a sport, play a sport. And if you're playing a sport, keep playing a sport because like at the end of the day, man, like what you gonna take from with sports, man, it's gonna take you into like the real world. You feel me? But I appreciate you asking that question. I appreciate you so much. Your dogs are labradoodles. If you search, they can hunt for food in the woods. Labradoodles are hunting dogs. Yes, you're right. Thank you so much for sharing that, Lily. Deshaun Shy, thank you so much for tapping in on live. My cat drank chocolate milk and now he's low key not okay. I appreciate you sharing that, Mari. That's interesting. Chocolate milk doesn't do that for me. It takes my pain away. You feel me? Chocolate milk just be hitting a little different. Now that cat, that must have did the opposite. He must be, like on that like. How do you stay in shape now, Jordan? Great question, brother. I work out. I try to work out. I don't really keep track of my days, but I just try to work out. I try to like focus on like how my body feels on that certain day and what muscle group I kind of like tell myself to work out. So like today, like I would actually say yesterday I hit legs but very lightly, and they were supposed to recover today, but I ended up having legs, but it wasn't bad kind of thing. You feel me? But they were just sore. But I'm all right. Rihanna said, yes, I started going to church and now I feel so much better. Rihanna, you're so real. So right. I'm not going to lie to you. Me personally, like, I don't go to church. I haven't really found a church that I've like enjoyed or liked. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I'm kind of like on my own walk, like outside of like a church. I feel like I kind of have my own things that like, I feel like I'm just making an excuse for real, but I'm just not gonna sit here and say I do go to church when I don't kind of thing. But I do pray. Like I do some like religious things, but I'm not like totally like religious nerd kind of thing. Rec man, thank you. RBL, how's fishing doing? It's going great, bro. I appreciate you asking. The Penny Floors, welcome in the chat room. Ethan R 6742. Am I legally blind? Just a little bit. Let me go down to my most recent comments chat. Shelby, welcome in the chat room. Thank you so much for tapping in on live. How much do I weigh now? Great question. Thank you so much for asking. Jordan, I would say I'm about 127, 130, somewhere around there. I have struggled with like an eating disorder for a long time, but I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. Like your boy did just get EBT, so I be like keeping my fridge stocked and trying to take care of my energy, and I like match that out with like some strawberries, blueberries, bananas, healthy things like that kind of like can fuel me, and I can like use like for like good purposes, things like that. But also like I do be having like bags of chips. I have like Mountain Dew, stuff that's like not good for you, because like I believe that you got to mix the good with the bad. There is no religion but relationship with Jesus. Pray to him. He reveals himself to you. Holy Christian 23. I appreciate you that. Appreciate you sharing that. Will Byers said, I'm sick today, brother. I'm sorry. I pray you get better, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. Raymond, thank you so much for tapping in on live, brother. How you doing today? No way you're skinny, dude. Gavin, brother, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wouldn't say I'm skinny. I just don't have a lot of body fat. So if that makes sense, like I'm very, very toned, but I don't have like a lot of mass or body fat on me. So I would say that's kind of what makes up for it, just due to like metabolism. The Petty Floor says, you keeping your fridge stocked with the Mountain Dew. Got to. I have to. Mountain Dew is caffeine. Caffeine keeps me going. Got to keep the gas in the car. You know what I'm saying? Abigail loves ASMR. Might have to do some ASMR. We have a microphone here. Thank you so much for tapping in on live, having a lot of eyes and showing enthusiasm. Welcome to the live stream. Chat, if you are new here, we are introducing a new like goal of hitting 25 likes. With your help, I'm sure we can get there. Don't forget to double tap that screen. And if you are new here, we are on the hunt to catching 2K. With your help, I'm sure we can get there. Holy Cruiser said, but my IRL name is Christian. Thank you so much for sharing that, Christian. Thank you so much. Gavin Bradford said, weight in pound or kilos? My boy, brother, I'm in pounds, brother. I would probably, if I would and could, which I don't think I will, you know. I mean, I could. I got nothing to lose. I'm too uncomfortable. I would get up and take off my shirt and show you my bod, but I mean, that's kind of weird. I thought about it though, and I was like, bro, I don't need to do that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not huge, bro. I'm not skinny either. DP, Ryan, B-Lover, wife, what's up? Thank you so much for tapping in on the stream. What's poppin', bro? Remembering me last stream, you told me I was a favorite. Remember last stream you told me to tell you was my favorite book series. Were you telling me your favorite book series, or were you telling, like, was I telling you my favorite book series? I'm a little confused. Duha, thank you so much for tapping in on live. It says, are you AI? No, but I try to work like it. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little hard on myself, and I don't like to sit still. I feel like a robot sometimes, but I'm not really a robot. I just like to stay busy. Big Japanese letters. What's poppin'? Thank you so much for tuning in on live. What's poppin'? Abigail loves ASMR. You are so energetic. I try. Thank you so much for acknowledging that. Gavin said, you should do an oil up stream. Bro, I don't think I want to get that weird on live. I want to, like, not, be weird. I want to, like, be, like, streamable watch kind of thing, But I appreciate the idea. Appreciate the idea. Unknown user 247, thank you so much for tapping it on live, and I appreciate your comment. All caps, I see it. Welcome in. Will Byers said, no, I had to tell you mine. That's what's up, bro. Duha said, you're my favorite gay streamer. I appreciate it, Duha. Try to be as polite, energetic, and as nice as possible. You want to call me what you want, you can do that. And I'm not gonna lie to you, one thing that, like, I would say is, like, to my benefit is, like, I can take in one thing and I can just, like, let it out the other side of my ear. I got the memory of a goldfish. What's poppin'? Unknown user 247. Thank you so much for tapping in on live. I hear the fire alarm going off, and it's a little obnoxious. But it should stop here soon. I'm not gonna let it bother me. Lily Mo Nilly. Yes, I am Gen Z. Are you Gen Z? This is Gen Z right here. You're right. Mine is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is your favorite book series? That's awesome. Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I'm more a fan of the movies. Like, I never really got into books, but as for, like, movies, I would like the movies a little bit more. I like when Frederick, was throwing a party and was like, that's not me kind of thing. Frederick is a freaking, I love him. I think his name was Frederick, not Frederick. Roderick was his name. I love Roderick. What's your thoughts on Roderick, bro? Who's your favorite Diary of a Wimpy Kid character? That's a better question. Gavin said, I'm going to hop off, bro. God bless, bro. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for tapping in, Gavin. Have a great day, brother. Some people, too, they tend to watch me, like, for a couple minutes, and, like, I'm grateful for that. You feel me? I'm not really trying to, like, have you for, like, 3 hours. Like, I knew someone, like, and anyone, like, would honestly kind of find that difficult. I think I would do that myself to find that, like, a little, like, over the top, but like just a little bit, you know, interacting, things like that, you know, ain't no shame in it. Zayna Berksky B2A, thank you so much for tapping in on live. Duha, you know it. Thank you so much for the comment. Nice glasses. Thank you so much, Zayna. I appreciate it. Chat, who do y'all watch NFL football? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, the Steelers and the Steelers and freaking who the heck are they playing? Y'all know who I'm talking about? The Steelers and the Texans. That's right. Chat, I might throw this on behind you just to like watch this like on some low key stuff. Like obviously keep it on mute, but like I'm gonna try to get on the freaking game here real quick. I know I can pull it up. Okay. Chat, can y'all hear the fire alarm? What you're doing on Amazon, question mark. I have no idea. What am I doing on Amazon? Latina Diddy, I'm ready. Did you bring the oil? Yo, JD, what's up? Thank you so much for tapping in on live. What's going on, Nick? We just hanging out. I'm about ready to throw on the Steelers game behind y'all because I'm not going to lie to you. Like, I am a little bit intrigued. I just, like, have a hard time, like, multitasking. But I'm, like, low-key, bro. I'm like, bro, I got to, like, be human kind of thing. And I am human, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. But, like, chat, like. Zayna, I appreciate you again for the comment. And this is the Aussie Life, 6'7" baddies. You're right on that. Right on that, right on that. Right on, right on. I feel like some dad when I say that, bro. Like, I feel like I'm like 25 and I'm like, right on. Like 30, bro. You know what I'm saying? Chat, what age is Unk status? We need to know right now. What age is Unk status? Like, how old is just like really old? Like it's not necessarily like an age where it's like over realistic old, like you're like 80 years old, you're just like old where it's like you're actually an adult now. Like what age are you really considered an adult? Let me know in the comment section. Shout out Mike Rodick. Thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate that. Apollo Space, welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for being here on live. How's your day going? Let me know in the comment section. Good, bad, mid? What am I doing on my PC? I'm actually doing this on my TV. It is a smart TV. So like I just like trying to find the game. Trying to find the NFL game between the Steelers. Bro, I think it's Aaron Rodgers' freaking last game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, chat. I think the Texans are gonna do it. Yo, you are the guy who bench pressed 500 pounds on 10 reps. I saw you at the gym. I appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much for tapping in, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm a real guy, man. I'm not benching 500, bro. You got the wrong dude. I'm not gonna steal his credit, but I will say thank you. You feel me? But I mean, that's not me, dog. The most I can bench was like 175, 185 actually. A little tired. 185 is my max. My favorite character from a dire Wimpy of a Wimpy kid is Greg Heffley. Greg Heffley, that's a good one. Greg Heffley is cool. I like Greg. Greg's a cool guy. I'm glad your day is going good, Apollo Space. What's good about your day? Tell me one thing you're grateful for. I want to like share that like I'm practicing gratitude. I try to like point out things that like can like help me feel better about my day. So what's one thing that like you can say for yourself that like is going good for your day? Tell me like why or what made it good kind of thing. Big Boss 44029. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Chat, don't forget to hit that like button as we're approaching our new like goal of hitting 25 likes. With your help, I'm sure we can get there. And if you are new to the channel and enjoying the live, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on this stream or future streams. With the notifications turned on, you'll know exactly when I come on. NBA Brantley Brand going crazy and the stupid in the chat, brother. He's already got that like button in here, bro. What's popping, man? What's popping? Sanu, thank you so much for tapping in on live, man. What's popping? Will Byers, how you doing today? Is that an IN for Indiana? Are we an Indiana fan? Michael Jackson, Elon Musk. Chat, who y'all got tonight? Steelers? Who we think is going to win the football game between the Steelers and the Texans? Let me know, chat. Name a car for edit. I'm going to 2008 BMW. God did. You right on that. 100%. I'm from India, bro. Changu, thank you so much for tapping in on live, bro. Welcome in from India, brother. Comment your favorite food from India, bro. That's got a whole different cuisine over there, man. That's awesome. Somebody said Texas. Texas gonna win. That's a valid pick, chat. I'm with you on that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm not praying on Aaron Rodgers' downfall. I don't know if he's gonna be able to get it done. I'm a little worried for him. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going Texas. Texas, younger QB, got a younger defense, offense. I'm not gonna sit here and say I know ball. I really don't know ball. But like when it comes to playoffs, I definitely want to be super loud. So I mean, I could be wrong, kind of thing. Jaius, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome to the live stream. How you doing today? Comment your favorite color. Canada, all the way from Canada. We are in the USA right now. Thank you so much for tapping in on live. I'm from Texas, and you got to be a Texas fan then. But I'm not going to lie to you. I don't think Texas can win the big games. Like, Texas cannot win over Ohio State. Texas cannot, Texas does have its limits. There we go. Pittsburgh Steelers, Houston Texans. I think I found it. Hopefully I'm on the right kind of thing. Let's see. I clicked it and let's see. Bro, I appreciate you spamming. God did. Cristiano? I'm gonna say yes because does that mean if I believe in God? I'm gonna say yes. I believe that's the translation to what you're assuming. Are you Christian? I do feel like a heavy revival coming along, and I feel like Jesus is coming back, like ASAP. Like I feel like it's like concerning, because I feel like the world like is like really like the world, but I don't know if that's just because like I'm older and trying to like influence like an older group of crowd where I'm like, I don't know, sad and wise at the same time kind of thing. But I don't know. I'm just trying to be myself for like the day kind of thing. Like that's all I can do. Try to like be myself. Still having a little trouble finding this freaking buff streams. I used to look up and I was like, bro, how do I watch sports without paying for them? And then I found buff streams. I look nonchalant. I'm a little tired, but I had ran home, had a full like shift, but I mean, I'm doing with the best I got kind of thing. My energy is a little low. I'll be okay. I mean, I'll be all right. I know it's like extremely unprofessional to yawn, but I'll be all right. Bro, might be Duke Dennis, bro. Nah, bro. Nah, man. You can't compare me to Duke Dennis, bro. I like that, chat. I feel like I had to get some veneers if I was gonna be awesome Duke Dennis, bro. Duke Dennis, bro. Y'all can just compare me to anyone that looks like me, bro. Like, I love that. I think I saw something funny today with like Aisha Speed, bro, and he was like, I chose Sophia because like homie had like long hair or something like that. Yeah, it's funny. Rice P 1914. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. It's Ava. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. 77. Welcome in the live stream. Do I speak Russian? No. The only thing I can think of Russian, and I don't even know if it's Russian, but I can say that it's Shivok. That's the only thing I would like rumor to know kind of thing. Look like a pencil eraser. Thank you so much for the comment, Sad. Yeehaw 5H5M. No, the USA. Neither. Thank you so much for the comment, Albert. I would go lone furry wolf. Without the fur, actually. I'm like without the fur. I'm just a lone wolf kind of thing. But I wouldn't go none of that stuff. User IM8KS. Thank you for your comment. Thank you so much for your comment. Pranny Poo, thank you so much for your comment. I hope you're having a great day today. Ella G, what's poppin'? I know that username. I actually literally know that username, but I don't know if it's who I think it is. But Ella G, welcome in the chat room. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Sad Yora, I try to make the best of my situation, and I try to like look at other people as if like if they're having a bad day or a bad experience or maybe just hating on me like that, man, I'm just gonna kill you with kindness. So I appreciate you, brother. Travis Shane, thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love what I do, and I love, trying to like put back into it and make it a little bit better for you to enjoy at all times. Ella G said yes, in it. Ella G again said, it is, you have seen this user. Oh no. Is this Ella Giles? I need to know if this is Ella Giles. It's still in the chat. I literally need to know. Please let me know if this is Ella Giles. Richard Dolis, 442, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Sad Yaha, thank you so much for the comment. Said you're a cutie pie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yahano, I don't try, bro. This is all glory to God, man. This is not me. So, like, I appreciate you for that, but like, I can't sit here and like take some of what's not mine and like, bro, that's just God. So, appreciate you, bro. Ella G, LMAO, it's not Ella Giles, it's Ella Grace. Oh, Ella Grace, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Hope you're having a great day today. If not, hopefully this live can make it a little bit better. Where do I know you from? Because I feel like I do know you. Oh, Richard, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Saying, what's up, Jayhawk? Man, I'm just chilling, bro. Trying to be positive, brother. What about you? Yeti, thank you so much for the comment. Nice glasses, nerd. I do. I embrace that. Nerds rule the world. Appreciate it, dog. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, dog. Do you know your mouth? Thank you so much for the comment, George. I appreciate you being here, brother. I hope you're having a great day today. Rihanna's 1538. Appreciate the positivity. Make sure to apply that to yourself at all times. Realize that you matter and that like you can persevere and you can do anything you put your mind to. I appreciate you. Justin Hunter, name a car for edit. You got it, brother. I'm going a 2008 Honda Civic on some BS, man. Turn it something into something, you know? Turn nothing into something is what I meant to say. I appreciate you asking. For real, me too. I don't know why I feel like I know you. Nah, shoot. Maybe you can. Nah, just kidding. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for tuning in on live, Ellie Grace. What does my shirt say? It says Price Cutter. I actually just got off work about an hour ago, 40 minutes ago, technically. And then I had to run home, and now I'm on live. I have been in every one of your live streams. I appreciate you, 1538. You are the king or queen. I appreciate you supporting me. You have no idea how much that means to me. Just tapping in for a little bit really like helps me like continue to move the ball. And I really appreciate your comments. And I appreciate you being here and watching me. I appreciate you again, just the third time. Have you ever felt like not living your life to its fullest potential? Actually, all the time. I'm honestly asking myself like that all the time. All the time. I don't really feel like we know what our potential is if we don't try. So I think if we try, then we don't have to worry if we're not doing it enough. I just think that like me, I just feel like I'm not trying hard enough, even though I'm trying like to the best of like all I know that I can do. So it's not necessarily like winners kind of like ask themselves like, what can I do more? And losers are kind of like, why am I not getting more? So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like extremely hard on myself, and I feel like I don't really deserve anything right now but the process and the journey. So I mean, I'm just trying to embrace that, do with what I can, and try to stay positive. Will Byers, come back soon. Nathan, that's crazy. I love the sound though. The sound is hilarious. It goes, "I love femboys." That's hilarious. The sound of it's hilarious. Shamu, what's good? Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Hey, the chair is pink. I love it. Thank you so much for the comment, Rihanna. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being kind. That's what the live streams are about. Kindness. Thank you so much for sharing that and the kindness that you have in your heart. It does not go unnoticed. I love your accent. Riz, thank you. Thank you so much for that comment. Chat, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button as we are on our hunt and closing in on 25 likes. I'm sure we can get there with your help. And if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss this one or upcoming ones. Chat said, I'm going to sound old, but what does WSG stand for? No, brother, you're not old. Sometimes I get out of the hip and the hamster wheel too, brother. It means what's good. So basically, what's basically the W, and the S being the S and the W of what's, and then the G would be good. So what's good? Thank you for asking questions, brother. Karna Bartinas, thank you so much for tuning in on live. What's poppin'? How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Brother, you always have a huge smile on your face. I appreciate it. Hater 11, I appreciate you, brother. I try, brother. I try. And like, I know you do too, man. And like, man, it doesn't go like unnoticed, man. We're all good people out there. Thank you so much for sharing that. Very humble, very kind of you. AC, ABC, AB Cube, thank you so much for the comment. Thank you so much for being here. Make yourself cozy, grab some popcorn, some Takis, and get nice and cozy and chat. Let's chat. Martinez, what's poppin'? Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Muddy Duck, thank you so much for tapping in on live. How's your day going? Easton, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Muddy Duck, welcome back to the stream. Thank you so much for returning. Easton, what's poppin'? Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Go to Kendrick Lamar 67. What a goated username that is. I love Kendrick Lamar. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Ella G said, do I go live in the morning? Ella G, I low-key wish I did, and I wish that I could, but I will share to you that I don't make any money from these streams to actually support myself to where I could be able to do that. Honestly, I could see myself structuring a routine around that where, you know, that is like a possibility in the future. But as for now, it's not. And, you know, I have to pay the bills a different way. And one of the ways I do that is by putting on this t-shirt and cutting up meat in the grocery store. But I appreciate you for sharing that. Michael, thank you so much for the comment, brother. Do I like rap? Of course, brother. I like all kinds of music. Easton said, how's my day going? Bro, I appreciate you for asking, dog. It's going pretty well. It's going pretty well. it's almost over, but I'm not, trying to like kind of walk across the finish line. I'm trying to sprint, and I'm trying to just kind of like go at it with a good attitude. But definitely feeling the effects of the world and the long day, but still trying to persevere and get through. Thank you so much again for the comment, Ella. I see you in the chat. Riz 1538 said, "Are you doing good?" Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for asking. You'll get to 2K soon, bro. Keep grinding, bro. I'm trying, brother. More than anything, bro, at first, I want to give glory to God. Without him, this wouldn't be possible. And second, bro, like, man, it's about time. I'll tell you that. Like, but I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. More than anything, like, it does kind of feel like my purpose. And, like, no matter who's hearing my voice or where they're hearing my voice or how they're hearing my voice, I want to let people know that they're good enough and that they can do anything they put their mind to, bro. And they just got to, like, keep grinding. And that truly, like, if you want a special life where you can, like, do special things and, like, level up your GTA character, bro, you got to be, like, a special person. And it doesn't take a special person to, like, just come out and exist, bro. This person is built day in and day out. So, like, it's just kind of like being, like, the best version of yourself, but also just, like, making your own rules and things like that. So I share, like, I'm not perfect, and, like, I do partake in, like, tobacco products, which is not, smart or, like good, but I'm saying, like, I'm working on it right now that, like, I do have bad habits and things like that. I'm not perfect. Easton99 said, "My day is not going good, brother. Let's talk about it, man. Let me know in the chat, man. I can try to encourage you or just let you know how it is, man. I'm not gonna BS with anyone, bro. That's not who I am." Night 8 said, "Can you see in 8K with those glasses?" You know it. You know it. Go to Kendrick Lamar 67, brother. You make me feel great at the end of my day when I put my head down, brother. I'm glad you subscribed, brother. You have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you so much. Sir Jayhawk, I have something to tell you. Let me know, Steven. Let me know. You seem like a very nice person and great attitude. Rihanna, I try to be. I'm not going to lie to you. More than anything, I try. I try a little too hard sometimes. And I just want to say, like, there's no shame in that. You feel me? Like, it's a blessing and a curse. And honestly, what's in me is, like, in you. And if I can do it, so can you. So understand that, like, push past your limits. And honestly, like, growth comes from that. So whenever you're hurting, and you're in your lowest point, then your body's, like, begging you to do something about it. So you got to, like, consistently, like, do something about it to, like, win the war against yourself kind of thing. And, like, it's ongoing for me including, but I mean, just, like, it's about, like, putting your demons to sleep, letting God handle it, and really just, like, trying to be, like, a positive influence. And, like, that's going to take you a whole lot further than just, like, thinking, like, we know it all, because, like, honestly, like, I don't know it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things that I'm learning and a lot of things that, like, I'm taking in all at once, and it's overwhelming, but it's manageable. Mohammed 3998, thank you so much for tuning in on live, brother. No problem, bro. I wish you luck. Go to Kendrick Lamar, brother. Thank you so much, bro. Richard Dola 412, thank you so much for tuning in on live. If I could travel anywhere, where would I go? Automatically, I thought of Hawaii. Secondly, I probably would think of Guatemala. I appreciate that question, brother. What about you? Where would you travel? Could you ever do a stream with your girlfriend, or does she prefer to stay private? Money Duck, thank you so much for the comment, brother. Great question here. She's going to come on here at 5K when she wants a wider audience, and, that's my intention too. I can, tease and talk about it all, building up to it. But when the time comes, she stick to it. She gave me her word, and I'll pull her on at 5K subscribers. Richard, what's poppin', brother? Thank you so much for being here on live. Mr. Hamilton said, "Hi, I'm so sorry I have not been here for a while. I have been busy with a lot of stuff, but I'm here now and I'm glad." Hamilton, I'm not going to lie to you. It's okay. It's always okay. You're always welcome here. And I appreciate you so much for tuning in. How's your day going? Ben said, "Your door looks so eatable." Brother, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't disagree. Things sometimes look like they're kind of fake and that they're made up. And that's a good way to look at things, brother. Good attitude. I could just probably eat my door if it was actually eatable, but it's not. Easton, let me know what did you get bullied about, brother? Was it something you could control or something you couldn't control? Shelby, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome in the stream. Chat, if you are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on this stream or future streams. And if you haven't already, don't forget to double tap that screen so we can smash our like goal of hitting 50 likes. With your help, I'm sure we can get there, chat. Another comment says, DP Reina Lover Rita said, I want to travel to Thailand to attend a Jeff Saunter concert. However, I'm broke and I don't know that. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm broke too. I would love to travel to Thailand with you if I could afford it. Honestly, that's interesting. That's very like dreamful. That's very like, insightful. You have that picture and things like that. That's really cool, Unfortunately, it's just the way the world works. That's not ever going to be a possibility in the future. If you know that answer, then you're probably wrong. So I know that like it can be a little like crazy to think it, but I'm not going to lie to you. It is possible. If you believe it's possible, I'm not going to say it's going to be anytime soon. And honestly, I could be wrong, but who's to say that, you might get blessed with the lottery, or you might actually have to, go out to Thailand for work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if you join the army, you get stationed out there. It's all in God's plan. So don't, give up hope completely. But I mean, some things, are crazy. And, I would say I'm crazy too. And there could be a day where, I hit 1 million subs, and then there could be a day where I don't. Some things we just don't know the answer to. But at the same time, like, we got to focus on what we can control. You feel me? If you get a job and you get a second job, maybe you can save up money, and, maybe it really can be a possibility. It's not necessarily like you have to be famous or like filthy, wealthy, rich kind of thing. Just like believe in yourself and put in the work. 956 said hello from Argentina. Hello from the USA, aka my bedroom. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. K9E, welcome in the live stream. We got a bully. He said I bully Easton at school, bro. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. How was my day, Shelby? Thank you so much for asking. It was great. I could say it was difficult, but at the same time, like, I'm also difficult, and we go hand in hand, and it's just like it's like a counter kind of pull thing, and it was okay. Thank you so much for asking. Easton said couldn't control. So if it was something that you couldn't control, then there's nothing you can do about it. But if it's something that you could control, then focus on your reaction. You feel me? Because if it's something like your height, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm 5'4", and somebody's like, bro, you're short. What am I going to do controlling the fact that I'm either going to give this bully a piece of, like, my mind, or, like, a piece of, like, my, like, reaction, per se? Then that's what they're ultimately seeking for. They're not necessarily looking to hurt you. They're just looking to, like, upset you kind of thing. So, like, if you could control something about that, control your reaction. You feel me? Don't give them a reaction. You'll be straight, bro. Doo-doo, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome to the live stream. Hamilton, I said, I like how you try and make any negative comment into a positive comment. Hamilton, I'm not going to lie to you. All glory to God. It's not me. Thank you so much for the comment. Easton said, your glasses are cool. Thank you so much, bro. Your username's cool, bro. You play baseball? You play baseball out there? Bye Lover Wife said, I plan on joining the Air Force, so hopefully they station me to Thailand. Exactly. It's not a not real possibility. You know what I'm saying? If you put yourself in positions that, align you to be successful, then, like, that can, like, ultimately, like, flow over, and it could be possible, So, like, be hopeful. You got, like, your whole life to, like, make it happen. If you want it to happen, then you'll put yourself in a position to make it happen, or you'll just do it yourself. You feel me? So, like, that's empowering, It's cool to, feel like you're going places. And, like, I feel like, being on stream makes me feel like I'm going places. And, like, I feel like, you know, having your comment and things like that, like I kind of like value that, and I take that as like you're going places too, you know, like people are busy, but that doesn't mean like people are less than me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't like want to like be like humble or I don't want to be like cocky or like not humble kind of thing, you feel me? X Factor, thank you so much for tuning in on live. This says Linda said, I love your streams. This is Peak. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing that. I'm 42 inches in height, brother. It's okay, brother. It's all right. Should I go to school in comfy clothes or something else in mind? I'm a senior in high school. Hamilton, I would just go in comfy clothes. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like my senior year, I would show up in dinosaur PJs. Like I would just go to school like that. You know what I mean? Enjoy it. Do I know Pavel Needed? I have no idea. No. Mr. Real Memes, where from? West Virginia. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Chris Nina, thank you so much for tuning in on live. What's poppin'? How you doing today? Hey, why is job a bad word now? I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not a bad word. It's not a bad word. It's not a bad word at all. Sammy, thank you so much for the comment. Chat, don't forget to hit that like button as we're on a hunt for 50 likes. With your help, I'm sure we can get there. Don't forget to hit that like button. I need therapy, said, dang, that's crazy, twin. Yeah, some of the things and some of the things I do are crazy. Yes, I agree. Mr. I don't know. Am I a bottom? Great question here. Next comment. Landon said, what's up, my dog? How you doing today, brother? Welcome in the live stream, man. How you doing? Thank you so much for responding to my community post, brother. I had like noted that like I needed a day and you said take your time, brother. I appreciate you for supporting me, like taking my rest and like really like, you know, just commenting, man. I see your comments, dude. I appreciate you, brother. I wish you the best. Brian McWilliams, thank you so much for tuning in on live. How you doing today? I had a staring test at school today. I hope I did good. Muddy Duck, you probably killed it. You probably killed it. Good. Thank you so much, Landon. Good. I am good. Thank you so much for asking. And no problem. Understand, of course. Chat, who do you think is going to win tonight? Who do we have? The Steelers or the Texans? And I need to find out that current score. What's the score on the Steelers-Texas game right now? Let's see. Okay, so here is the... Oh, okay, I'm actually watching it here. Okay, the Texans are winning. It's 7-3. No, this is AI. This is literally AI. I thought that was a real thing here. It's not. Let's see. 44,000 watching. Okay, here we go. I'll take this. It's pretty trashy, but it's still not above stream. Steelers are in the red zone right now, but who do we have right now? Texans are up. Texans winning. Chat, is Aaron Rodgers going to retire? Let me know. Jonah Winters, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome in the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. If not, hopefully this live can make it a little bit better. Comment your favorite color. Comment your mother's name. Comment your dog's name. Comment anything you want, brother. I'll pretty much react to it. I'm watching it right now. Me too, brother. It's on right behind me, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We both multitasking. I see Anderson Jr. right now. I see the Steelers in the red zone. You know what I mean? Like, man, that's awesome. I love how we just multitasking outside. You know what I mean, Landon? I should start a Discord server. I should be mod. Muddy Duck, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've heard that before. I have heard that before. I don't know anything about Discord. I'd like to learn about Discord. I definitely feel like I would be open to do it, but I don't feel like I'm like necessarily like big enough yet. I think that I should. I think I should listen to my chat. I really should. But I would like prefer to do it if I had like confidence, like people would join kind of thing. I know you would join, but like I feel like, you know, I feel like I would want like kind of like a few more people to join. So like that way, like new people coming in wouldn't feel like it was just like a certain like club or like a small community. So like be patient with me and I'll be patient with you and I'll like definitely like be open to like new ideas in the future. But like as of now, like I'm kind of like, ooh, Discord, yeah. Appreciate you though. Right now, it's really just a defense game. Yes, sir. I'm in an ad break right now. Cali Fish, hello. I'm back. Sorry I haven't been here in a while. I was in the hospital. I hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry that you weren't feeling good and, weren't, on your feet. I hope, you get well soon. W Tatum, thank you so much for tuning in on live. W Tatum, brother. Landon said nice. Yes, sir, bro. Yes, sir. Will Byers, thank you so much for tuning back in on live. Money Duck says, "Are you okay, Kai?" Yes, thank you so much, Money Duck. Hello, this is me, the Hong Kong lady. You look different tonight. Looking great. Lilith6324, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Why would you say I look different? Because I have a beanie on? Thank you so much for the comment. I'm a little confused, but I mean, it's okay to be confused. But let me know what do you notice is different about me? Great comment though. Chat, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe as we are on the hunt for 2K. I'm sure we can do it with your help. Don't forget to hit that like button, as when you hit the like button, it pushes it out to more people. You feel me? We're on a hunt for 50 likes, so if we can get there with your help, I'm sure we can. Chat, y'all like my glasses. I literally got them from the mall, and I don't have 20/20 vision, so I'll kind of wear them in a little bit to like look good, feel good kind of thing, but I also just like look at them through like a lens where like it's honestly closer, like things are closer, and it's like, I can't really afford glasses. I can, but I can't right now. It's kind of thing. All right, we got a 35-yard field goal attempt with the Steelers right now. Let's see what they do through on this. The kick is, I think it's good. Yeah, the kick's good. Chat, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm 45 minutes away from this game. Like, it is right down the road. If y'all know, West Virginia has got like a really kind of close bordering line to Pittsburgh. It's about an hour away. But yeah, this is like real close to me. I'm kind of like rooting for the Steelers, but realistically, I think the Texans will win. But let me know who y'all think will win this game. Karna, thank you so much for tuning in on live. How you doing tonight? Landon said, "Let me tell you, that's been going on in the game. It's really just defense." Thank you so much for informing everybody, bro. Your whole outfit and you look good with glasses. Lilia6324, Hong Kong girl. Thank you so much for the comment. You're a great person. I'm from Virginia, but I live in Texas now. What part of Virginia? I got folks from Charlottesville, so I know a little bit about Virginia and UVA. Were you there when they won the national championship game? Let me know. You got Texas on top, bro. I'm feeling it. I feel like a lot of people are gonna say Texas, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think now that the media portrays Texas is gonna win, I think Pittsburgh is gonna get a lot of calls, and I mean, it's possible that the Steelers can win this game. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't heard a lot of Steelers fans like really been loud too much, but we'll see. It's a wild card game. A lot of times, like, it goes to like the team with the better record, and that's the Texans here. I don't really see the Steelers going on to the next round, but I mean, it'd be crazy. It'd be so crazy. They're getting hyped up right now. Everyone's getting hyped up. Just a little town off the border of Tennessee. Great news. Great to know. Probably not recognizable to it, but nothing wrong with the little town. What made you go to Texas? The oil fields? Riza1538, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome back into the stream. Parker, thank you so much for tuning in on live. How you doing today? It's called Norton, Virginia. Thank you so much for the comment, Landon. I have not heard of that. And I'm not going to BS to you either. So appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for that information. 4 viewers, chat. This has not been the best live, but I'm doing what I can and very grateful. Normally it's a little bigger, so I apologize to like my people out there. Everyone's a little busy, and I can be understanding of that. Money Duck, bro, what's poppin', bro? Comment your favorite color. Who do you think is gonna win tonight? Texans or Steelers? This is kind of like a big question. I think they have Metcalf back too. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big kind of like I'm not a big football guy, but I am a little intrigued in this game. Said family, and I wanted to go somewhere where it wasn't really as cold as Virginia. Felt that. I felt that. I felt that. Family though, that's awesome. I'm glad you have connection down there in Texas. It's probably a lot warmer too. Enjoying the heat. Kinsley, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome in the live stream. Most people haven't. Lay's McNuggets, thank you so much for the comment. Hope you're having a great day today. It's okay to be great. And I hope, you're as great as your day. That was corny, but I mean, yeah. Rihanna, hi again. I love when you comment. So what's poppin'? Honestly, I love small groups. Me too. Me too. I would so much rather take a small group over a big group. I don't know like how I feel like I would be able to handle like a big kind of group of like fame that isn't me. I'd much rather like prefer like a small community kind of thing. But I like that. I like that. Of course, I want to see you grow as a creator. Me too. Me too. I want to stay small. I'm not in a rush. That's the thing too. Like I'm in a rush. Just it's happening how it's happening, but at the same time, like I'm not in like huge rush kind of thing. But I love that. I appreciate you sharing that. They are lover wife said, I'm moving to Lexington, VA since I got accepted into VMI. Congratulations on your exception. I hope you have a great time in Lexington, Virginia. Stay safe out there. I heard Virginia's cold, and I'm in West Virginia, so that's awesome. Texas on top all day. Man, we love to be right, but the game's not over yet. So, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm starting to feel like the Steelers can do it, but I mean, I'm just waiting on Vegas. My sister said you are fine. Kinsley, thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate you. Is your sister's name start with a J? Let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for the comment, though. I'm sorry. You seem so nice. Lace McNugget. No, you don't have to be sorry. What are you sorry for? Things go in my head and they go right out like a goldfish. I get the memory literally of like Finding Nemo. So if you say something mean and you think it's mean and you regret it, nah, I'm good. Like I'll just either play along with you or kill you with kindness. So I mean, I'm not tripping. Rihanna, how was my day? It was great. It was great. My favorite part about my day was riding in a Tesla. I've never ridden a Tesla before. And I would say the worst part about my day, I hate to like pick out the worst things, but I walked home and that was a little difficult. But how was your day? Thank you so much for asking, Rihanna. Big time. It's hot like every day, bro. That's a blessing. Aiden, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Bless you. Welcome in the chat room. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I've seen your username just about every live. Thank you so much for returning. Nice. Good job. Appreciate you, Landon. Muddy Duck said, I found out that when your mic goes off and you in stream that you start a new one. I wish I could join back. I just never know. It's okay, brother. I'm not going to lie to you. It takes a little bit of repetition for you to get to know me, and it takes a little bit of repetition myself to like allow you to get to know me. But I'm not going to lie to you. I'm the type of person that's not perfect, but tries to be perfect. So an example, if the live goes off, you know what I'm saying? It's out of my control. It's technically in my control to like fix that. So, fixing it is really just like my job. So, I know that, if you are enjoying the stream and like it gets cut off for whatever reason, that's not like an excuse to just kind of like give up or like leave. I still got things to do and things to like make right. So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for acknowledging that though, bro. Nugget said, I subscribe to you, my baddie. I appreciate you, Nugget. Thank you so much for the sub. Landon said, I had the same gaming chair and the hardest like pull apart. It goes through like center, like plastic things clip on the back. You know it, bro. Does your chair massage though? That's the question. My chair massages. I got a little massage going. I didn't plug it in though right now. I could, but does it massage? Because a lot of people assume they got the right gaming chair, but this one massages. Rihanna said, it was good. Thank you for asking. You are very kind. Thank you so much for sharing, Rihanna. I try to be kind. Try to treat people with kindness. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of like a growing individual, and I try to look at myself not necessarily like a growing individual, but like a growing partner. So like a lot of me is a lot of other people, and I know that like just trying too hard or whatnot, like it's just not it kind of thing. Like it is if you want to sell, but if you want to like be in a creator and like be in the game for a long time, I think you got to be yourself. So I appreciate you for like your kindness too. I appreciate it. Uh, Lover White said, I'll plan to move back to Las Vegas once I retire from the military. Hey, thank you so much for your service. I appreciate you. Thank you again for sharing. Las Vegas is a great place. And I'm not going to lie to you. Have fun out there. Not too much fun, if you know what I mean. I'm sad, that's all. Blushy, me too, but lock in and you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Just get you a bagel and you'll be fine. I promise. What you're thinking of, it's not that deep. Just go get you a bagel. Jax, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome back into the live stream. Landon said, I'm a bottom. Brother, me too. Nah, that's crazy. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, chat. I'm kidding, chat. That's crazy. You got me swinging my feet over here. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing. This says, Singis said, "Oh, self growth is amazing. You should start with getting rid of those glasses." Thank you so much for the comment. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you. Thank you so much. Storms Attraction, welcome in the live stream. Tornado Hunter, we got the Storm guy. Welcome in this chat room, my boy. How's your day going? Who do you think is gonna win, Steelers or the Texans? Let me know in the comment section below. Right now we got Houston 7, Pittsburgh 6. Blushy said, "Thank you, Jay Bird." Yes, sir. I mean, ma'am, or traffic cone. It's 2026, so you can be anything you want. You can be the damn bagel if you wanted to. Yeah, sometimes like your melatonin can just naturally drop just due to like exhaustion and things like that. Like it's important to just like realize like taking care of yourself is technically just eating. You know what I'm saying? So if you're feeling sad, I think you just need to get some food. You know what I mean? Who doesn't like a nice sweet treat, especially like 9:30, you know what I mean? It's okay to indulge in pleasure, like I do too. Chat, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button as we're on a hunt for 50 likes. We can get there with your help, and I'm sure we can do that. And if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on this stream or future streams. What did the chickens do when taking a dump? Jax, let me know, brother. Rachel Maya, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Gamer Boy, thank you so much for the friendly comment, brother. I appreciate it, man. I don't have 20/20 vision, and I don't have contacts, and I got in a car crash one time when I was 18, and I think I left my glasses in there. I look at my phone a lot, and I did that a lot growing up, and where I kind of look at my phone a little bit more technically now for work, it strains my eyes. So I was just like, in the mall one time, and I was like, yo, these are some like Cartier glasses. I feel like, I could be like Playboy Cartier, whatever this or that. So I ended up copping them, and I just like laid them, kept around my house, and I threw them on for like show, I guess. But I was like, wait a minute, I can like take them down a little bit, and I noticed that like things like appear further out. So I try to like use them a little bit for vision. But I appreciate the nice friendly comment, bro. They're not a prescription either. I'll share. DP Ryan said, if you ever had kids and want to go to Las Vegas, be careful of the casinos. It's the airport. Security gets mad if your kids stand too close. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie to you. Casinos are not meant for you to win. I find it hard to gamble on something if it's not myself. I've tried gambling and I'm not good at it. But sometimes like, sometimes you get lucky and you win a gamble and, you just kind of get addicted to it. But I appreciate you sharing, I'm not going to judge you. I'm addicted to like plenty of things that like I don't share on stream. You feel me? But addiction makes us human. Bella said, y'all trying to keep a 2 out of 10 at 2 out of 10. Y'all are trolling, trying to keep a 2 out of 10, a 2 out of 10. Oh my gosh. I love that. Oh no, that's crazy. I love that comment. I love that comment. Y'all trolling, trying to keep a 2 out of 10, a 2 out of 10. Oh no. I love that comment. Thank you so much. Happy you're here and welcome into the live stream. Hope you're having a great day today. Jay Fry, welcome in the chat room, brother. How you doing today, bro? What you doing? Call me your favorite color. Let me know, bro. How's your day? Chilling? Chilling? I mean, I'm chilling. You chilling? Welcome in the chat room, though, bro. Do I watch football? I'm currently trying to watch football right now. The Texans and the Steelers, yes. But who do you have winning that game? Let me know. Are Jehovah's Witnesses good? What's a Jehovah Witness? I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a little slow on that one. Muddy Duck said, I'm addicted to ice cream. It's too hard for me not to stare. That's with anyone, so giving me a safe place to share my thoughts, bro. You're good, dog. All good, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. We're all a little weird in our own ways, but it's all right, dog. Zarna, thank you so much for the comment. I hope you're having a great day today. I hope you are having a great day today. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's okay. I'm still thankful at the end of the day for the people supporting me. I know that 5 or 6 is a lot better than 0. You know what I'm saying? And it's about counting my blessings. I know that success is not linear. It goes up and down, and I'm all in the roller coaster of the boat of being an entrepreneur and trying to spread a purpose bigger than myself. So, sometimes when you're not doing good, people, see that as an advantage, you know what I'm saying? But I see it as growth, and I try to use it as fuel. So I appreciate you, sharing your thoughts. I believe that they're untrue, and not every day is going to be a bad day. And I want to share with you that if you are having a bad day, I hope, better days get, well for you in the future. But I appreciate you for sharing. Thank you so much. Chat, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on this stream or future streams. And don't forget to hit that like button, as we're on a hunt and goal for 50 likes. If we can get there, I'm sure we can do it with your help. The Arctic 941 said, do I have a girlfriend? Yes, I do. And I'll bring her out to you. And she and I, we've talked about this, and she'll do a stream. She'll do a stream once we hit 5,000 subscribers. Bob Fishing, thank you so much for tuning in online, brother. Welcome in the live stream. Zarna said, 6 people are true fans. If there will be 30 or 40, they must be snakes. Zarna, thank you so much for the friendly comment. Thank you so much for enjoying the stream and interacting. I'm not gonna lie to you. I try to react with everybody, good, bad. I'm a real dude. So I appreciate you for being a real person too, and seeing the transparency in that. Zarna now on Bob's Fishing right now. Bob's Fishing, I bet that you're smart and have a good education. Yo, chat. Tell your girlfriend YouTube channel. Tell us your girlfriend's YouTube channel. Zarna, I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish I was dating another creator. And I'm not going to lie to you. I can't sit here and say I want someone else, because I'm grateful for who I have right now. I think, I would really enjoy to see my girlfriend make content, but she doesn't really do social media as well as I envisioned her to, or really expect of her to. But that's her own process and her own kind of journey, so she's on it. And, I don't mind to introduce you to her, but I mean, there's got to be a time and a place, and that's going to be at 5K. Dreams big, start small, don't stop. Thank you so much, Rihanna. I appreciate you. That's typically how it goes. But you are so right. You are so right. Thank you so much for the nugget of wisdom today. That encouraged me, and that makes me feel really good. I appreciate you, Rihanna. I love your name too. I really do. Have I ever listened to any new songs? I have not. I have not. Make a moral. C syndrome and a peace symbol just to a print. I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna be so real. I got no idea. Do I remember SpongeBob Fish from I think Friday or Saturday? Do I remember Bob Fish from Friday or Saturday? No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. You're a go-to streamer, the Arctic. Thank you so much. I try a little too hard sometimes, and I appreciate you trying on the other side. You feel me? It's a team effort here, and you're a good viewer. You know, I appreciate you for tapping in, being here on live. Rihanna again said, "OMG, thank you so much." Of course, I love that name. It's so baddie. It's so baddie. You know it. I just love it. I do. Thank you so much, though, for your encouragement. Zaina again said, I am doing walk and watching you. And this one girl came up and I was like, I love your glasses. Okay. I appreciate you, Zaina. Peace be upon you all. I appreciate you sharing that comment. The strange username. Looks like I don't know. Strange username. One day, in God's will, you will reach 10,000 subscribers. The Arctic 041, I appreciate you. It's not really about that outside of like, that's cool and all, but like, man, I feel like I enjoy the process and the journey more than like the destination. So like, it'd be cool when I hit that, but then I'll be like, what's next kind of thing. So I'm enjoying where I'm at now, like a silver play button. That'd be amazing. But that's going to take a while. That's not really something I can think about right now. But I appreciate that. That is the goal, Ultimately, that's the goal. Have I ever watched Train to Busan? I have not. Is that an anime? Let me know what that means. Train to Busan. What's that? The Arctic 01, I appreciate you. My hair's getting a little long. My girlfriend got me like a headband for Christmas. So I really just kind of like put my hair in a headband kind of thing, threw on a beanie, and yeah, that's what it looks like. But I appreciate you, the Arctic 041. Your name sounds cold, I like the Arctic though. The Arctic. Someone Human 312. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome in the stream. Lover Wife said, it's a zombie K-drama. No, I have not. Is it on Netflix, though? Let me know. I can check it out. I'm currently watching some Netflix. I'm watching, like, this marine show. It's very interesting. It's called Boots, if you know what I'm talking about. But let me know in the comment section if you know what Boots are. Do I play VR? If so, what games do I like? I do not play VR. I wish that I did. That'd be really cool. But no, I don't play VR. VR was out of my time in my childhood, and being an adult, the VR stuff is expensive, brother. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, I got bills to pay. Like, you don't understand, but you will one day. But VR is expensive, brother. What is my favorite game? Well, I like Tag. I like Life. Life's a game. I like NBA 2K Mobile. I like my yeah, that's about all three games. Hamilton, welcome back to the stream. Yes, it's on Netflix. Okay, I'm going to try to check that out. Train to Busan. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'm gonna literally look this up. I have Netflix. I'm gonna open this right now. Chat, if you are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button. As we are approaching 50 likes, I can't get there without your help. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on this stream or future streams. With those post notifications on, you'll know exactly when I'm live. Okay, let's type this in, though. It's called Train to Busan. I kind of want to watch the trailer real quick. I love interacting with chat, though. It's kind of chill. Like, chat. I feel like the Scissor Girl. Chat. Okay, I'm looking it up. There it is, Train to Busan. Okay. All right, let's see this. Let me look this up. Is there a trailer? There's got to be a trailer. Okay, a zombie outbreak sweeps the country. A dad and his daughter take a harrowing journey
and attempts to reach the only city that's safe. It's horror. It's literally an hour and 57 minutes. Oh my gosh, I'm just watching a Netflix movie on the job. This is crazy. Uh, imagine getting paid to watch this though. That's literally unbeatable, bro. It's a little chilly in here though, chat. All right, chat. I'm tuned in. I'm tuned in. I gotta stay tapped in. This looks like Japanese a little bit. It looks a little Japanese. But I'm excited. Let's see what this is about. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. Now, if I was a real streamer and I was, making the buku bucks, I probably would. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I could, but bro, that'd be like, nah, that's crazy. I'm technically off tomorrow. But I do want to have a little bit of time to like wind down. I'm like in a strict schedule. You just gotta bear with me. This looks good though. I love the intro already. This looks really good. I'm gonna watch this. This looks really good. Train to Busan. Let me come back down to my newest comments, chat. If you have already commented, re-comment. Have I watched One Piece before? I have not, Arctic Fox. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not much of a movie person. But like if I'm interested in it, I might watch it kind of thing. The Muddy Duck said, yeah, I guess sometimes forget about prices. My family is quite wealthy, so I guess sometimes I just get consumed and forget. Muddy Duck, brother, I appreciate you so much for being honest, transparent. Brother, my family too, like they're kind of like set and where like I'm 20 and things like that. I'm not necessarily set myself, but like streaming and things like that, like it could open that door to like VR in the future. Like if I wanted to, make a purchase outside of like my business, I could do that. But I mean, right now, nah, bro. But I feel that though. I feel that. Will you make it to 50 likes? I don't know. We'll be patient. We'll keep trying. Rihanna said, I got to go, but remember, be proud of how you were trying. Thank you, Rihanna. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're right. You're so right. Women are always right. They're so intelligent. I love my women. All women. The Arctic 031. Thank you so much for subscribing. Batman said, what's my favorite song? Right now, probably like 24 songs by Playboy Carti. The same shit everyone else is listening to in the hallways. Oh, this looks good. I love that. Train to Busan looks like it's going to be a good movie to watch. I just can't watch it on stream.
What's up, guys? My name is Kaylin, and
don't worry, you'll get there. Just trust in God. Muddy Duck, you're right. Some days are just going to be darker than others, but that means it's not going to be like that forever. You know what I'm saying? Same thing in real life, chat. Like, just because, you having a bad day one day don't mean the next day it's not going to be a little bit brighter. And even then, it could be a little worse. You know what I'm saying? It just comes like with chasing your dreams that like things, are not always going to like go as a plan. You know what I'm saying? Things are not always going to be always like linear, always bright. Once you're okay with that and realize that like it's all about just showing up and, like things like that, like you're going to be straight. It's really like who you are when no one is watching versus like who you are versus when like everyone's watching. I just want to make sure like I'm like staying the same person and like still trying to like, tune in a little bit more of my craft. Huston, thank you so much for tuning in on live, brother. How you doing today? Have I heard Living by Game Eager? Batman, I have not. Stray Kids 7, thank you so much for tuning in on live. A weird username said, hello, man. Weird username, I'm going to call you. Welcome in the chat room. Huston said, hey, I learned more from you than my teacher. Huston, I'm not going to lie to you. Your teacher, man, she's a great woman. And she's a very patient woman. She's a very strong woman. But I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes it's not always your teacher that's going to teach you some real life lessons, brother. That's where you're going to find them here at jbird.com, brother. Like, I'm not going to lie to you, man. Like, I just be sharing, man. I appreciate you for listening, though. I really do. Julieta Tavino, thank you so much for tuning in on live. How you doing today? Hope you're having a great day today. This vexes me. Bless you. Thank you so much for the comment. Muddy Duck said, do I have a specific time you start streaming so that I can maybe get here a little earlier? Yes, sir, I do. If you live in the USA, it's 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but that's around when I can be live. I would say almost every day, 8 p.m. But it can range anywhere from like 8:15 to like 8:30, depending on like if I have a ride home. You know what I'm saying? So really like 8 p.m. every day. My name is Lena. Thank you so much, Lena, for tuning in on stream, sharing your name too. I'm Jonathan. Nice to meet you. You can find me on YouTube under Jaybird. What's going on, Messi? I didn't know you did YouTube live. What's going on? What's going on? Who's this username? This is Mythical Fortnite. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. How you doing today? Welcome in the live stream. Hussein said, for real, that's what's up. Your English is so good. Want to earn English more. Thank you so much for sharing that. What's your name? I think it was Lena. Lena, thank you so much for the friendly comment. English is my first language. I wish it was Spanish, but I can't sit here and say I can't learn Spanish, even though I am Spanish. Favorite Lena, what's poppin'? Thank you so much for tuning in on live. What? I've been getting here so late. Money Duck, hey, don't worry, it's okay. Sometimes a notification doesn't go out the same time it starts, so don't worry about that. Sometimes it's out of your control, but usually 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You're so nice. Nice to meet you, bro. Thank you so much, Lena. Nice to meet you too. I'm glad we met on great terms. Kirby B11 said, would I rather have chicken nuggets or $12 million? Give me chicken nuggets. I'm going chicken nuggets. What about you? What about you, Kirby B11? Let me know in your honest answer. Brigham N7E said, favorite Guatemalan food. I'm going to go with the churro. Not necessarily Guatemalan food, but Spanish food. Chat, if you are new here and enjoying this live, don't forget to hit that like button, as we are on a hunt and goal for 50 likes. If we can get there with your help, I'm sure we can do it. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on this stream or future streams in the future. And have on those notifications so you know exactly when I go live. But Tofu, I'm going to say, said, yo, how's the week air? It's going well. Thank you so much for asking. I don't know that question. That question is very difficult, but I'm going with the Nuggets, brother. That's what I would say. I follow you. Thank you so much, Layla. I appreciate that. Have I ever heard of a singer named DBR Ian? His songs talk about mental health and bipolar disorder. I have not, brother, but I'll have to check him out. Thank you so much for sharing that. You pronounce my name Hossein. Hossein, thank you so much for the punctuation, letting me know what to say. I sometimes butcher names, and I'm not afraid to tell you that. And I appreciate you for letting me know how to say it. I like cocaine and gray. That's awesome. Great color. Great color. Chat, do y'all watch football? Who do you think is going to win tonight's game? Do we have the Steelers or do we have the Texans in a beatdown battle in Pittsburgh? I'm excited. I think the Steelers are going to pull it off now. I feel like I'm a little biased. I feel like I'm, constantly changing my answer, but I feel like a lot of people think the Texans are going to win, and I don't disagree, but I'm like, what if the Steelers win? So I might just say both, so I'm kind of like not wrong kind of thing, just honestly. Do I like Billie Eilish songs? Billie Eilish is a great singer. Yes, Billie Eilish songs are goated. Lena, where are you from, if I may ask? Let me know where you're from. Muddy Duck 6499. Thank you so much for the hi in the comment section, brother. What's poppin'? Hassan. No, Guatemalan. Thank you so much for asking. Wildflower is your favorite song? Great song there. I like Billie Eilish's old stuff. Like Lovely is a good song. I like her new stuff, but I also really enjoy her old stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like before Billie Eilish was big, I honestly really kind of liked her. I still like her now, but I just like her old stuff a little bit better. I'm from Cena. I don't know how. I don't know if you know about it. Syria. Oh, you're from Syria. Oh my gosh, that's good to know. Thank you so much. Welcome. I'm in the USA right now. Food stamp streamer. I fully support you. Ah ha ha. Nasty. How do you know that, bro? Ah, man, I'm weak. Thank you so much for the support. I love it. 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 Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you so much. Also, your favorite song? Yeah. Billie Eilish she's beautiful too. And if you're from Syria, you know, listening to her, like, wow, that's cool. Tell me some big Syria singers. What are some big Syria singers? I've spent most of my time in Washington State, so I'm a Seahawks fan. Brother, I'm a Broncos fan, so that doesn't click right. You know what I'm saying? Legion of the Boom and Peyton Manning, y'all just like ended his career then and there. It was awful. We had to come back for the Panthers on some revenge seeking before Peyton could ride off into the sunset. But Russell Wilson, you know, he did his job over in Seattle until he didn't. But Geno Smith, I think he's the future. You know, I think Seattle is getting back to where they need to be. How are they doing this year? Let me know. Would I rather have 1 grain of rice or $1 billion? I'm probably going to go with 1 billion. Oh, so nice, man. Yes, so nice. So nice. Syria, it's so nice to hear from you too. Would you rather have $10 million or COVID-19? I'm probably going to go COVID-19. How is Syria? Yes, we all are asking this question. I actually don't listen to Syria songs, but you are good at conversations, and so are you. So are you. Don't forget to give yourself credit that you are interacting with me, and I'm interacting with you, and like it's chemistry. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the friendly, respectful, nice comments. You know what I'm saying? Treat people how you want to be treated. Do I like soccer? And if so, do I like Barcelona or Real Madrid? This has been a question my Uber driver asked me, brother, and I'm going Barcelona, bro. Jenny Powell, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Thank you so much for being here on live again. Chat, if you are new here, we are on a hunt for 50 likes. With your help, I'm sure we can get there. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you are new here to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and have on post notifications so you know exactly when I post. Would I rather have $2 million or no legs? I'd probably go $2 million because I don't know if I could be without my third leg, if you know what I mean. No diddy. I'm from Kunat. Do I know it? Hudson, I have no idea. Where is that? Africa? Stray Kid said, what do I want to do? I just want to talk with people, have a encouraging, you know, outlook on life, and just pretty much, you know, hang in there every day kind of thing, bro. That's what I'm doing. It's nice to talk with you too. Lena. I got to go. It's 10:04 and I should be going to bed. Good night. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Have a great day. Driver Taxi Pro. Hi, how you doing today? Yay, Barcelona. You know it. You're new? Welcome to the live stream. It's okay to be new here. KB1111 said, bro, I'm from Koanta. Do I know it? No, but I'm assuming it's a place in Africa. 3604. Yes, ask me anything. I'm an open book. Please give a birthday shout out to Chinese Dex. Happy birthday. Middle East, bro. Oh, okay. That's in the Middle East. All right, Hassan. All right. That's the Middle East. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So geography is not my thing. You know what I'm saying? I think sometimes like I can, you know, be honest that like, they don't teach the best geography over here in the USA, or at least where I went to school. So, but yeah. Void Null 5426. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. And Lena, do I listen to K-pop songs? I don't, but I have been informed on a few of them. You know what I'm saying? What state am I in? I'm in West Virginia. What do I think about cannabis? AZJAK Kids 3604. Well, I believe that it takes away your ambitions. I believe that it can make you sick, like nausea. I believe it can mess with your sleep schedule. These are from own personal and like experiences. I believe it can help with depression. I believe it's a quick fix. Um, I believe that it's a gateway drug if you're not careful. Um, and I believe that it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to be young, and it's okay to make mistakes. But like living in those mistakes and not repenting, or like acknowledging that, like what I'm doing is like not like the best I'm doing. I think like to remember to like be patient and give yourself grace, because like I don't know where you come from and I don't know who you are, and like I do struggle myself, like with like things of the world. So like I can't sit here and judge you, but like what do I think about it? That's everything I just said, for real. Muddy Duck said, I'm only ranked 23 as your top fan. What can I do to get higher on that? Bro, I'm not going to lie to you, man. I don't really pay attention to that. And you shouldn't either. I appreciate you just being here, brother. You're my number one fan, bro. Regardless of what, the analytics say or what someone else, the computer tells you, bro. I appreciate you, Muddy Duck. 64.99. Thank you, bro. Would I rather drink food or eat water? Kirby B, probably eat water, and that's a great idea. I would really like some water if I would like to stay live, because I still have at least 30 minutes. Chat, let me go get some water. I will be right back. But if you are new here to the live stream, don't forget to hit that like button. We're on a hunt for 50 likes. With your help, I'm sure we can get there. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on this stream or future streams. I will be right back, chat. You're Asian. Thank you so much for sharing, Elena. I'll be right back. I think sometimes people put their mic a little too close to their freaking face. I'm trying to like keep it a little like outside, like my like freaking mouth kind of thing. Some people swallow their mic. I'm not trying to swallow my mic. Thank you so much for your patience, chat. Thank you so much, Lena, for the welcome back. Hussies, what's going on? Rim OX IX, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Thank you so much for the return, though, Lena. That was so sweet of you. Curb, yeah, it was meant to be used to be a prayer and meditation. They're used to believe and help with connecting to the Creator. Moving to 9. Thank you so much for acknowledging a very smart technique that I use. Thank you. Lena, it's 6 a.m. in Syria right now. Wow, 6 a.m. Yeah, I know, but I stay awake. You know it. Some people are night owls. I would love to go live in the morning, though, which I would have to, I don't know, be a full-time creator to do. I hate that sometimes, like, people watch, like, all over the world, and, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I need to go live more. How do I see the ranks on the fans? I have no idea, Stray Kids. They want to know. Oh wait, there's my ranks. Hold on, I can see it. My top fan right now is Angelino. My second is Shelby. I've got Will Byers. Are y'all still in the chat? I don't know. Blushy is number 9 right now. The Arctic is number 16 on my top fans. I think it's basically how many times you comment, and how many times you like the hearts over here. I think you can do that to like boost your thing. India and Africa for sure. I kind of lost that right there. Let me come back up. At big on what area of the world was in the Middle East, Africa, Asia, etc. Lena said, "Yeah, I wake up late today." Hudson, I think sometimes like I look at YouTubers and I'm like, I will never see that person in real life. And Hudson, I think that might be the scenario with you. I don't want to come to your house. I'll be real. I don't think you want to come to my house. I think that would be extremely weird. Just being honest. Muddy Duck said, "It's an honor, bro. You're awesome, dog. Bro, don't sit for too long. Can damage nerves." Big, thank you so much for your comment, brother. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Lena said, "What's my Instagram name?" Lena, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like social media other than like YouTube. I grew up watching a lot of YouTube, and I thought I wanted to do this one day. And now that I'm doing it, I'm glad that I'm doing it. But I know that social media can have a lot of damage, and until I have a manager or at least a big platform where I can like reinvest again, I don't plan on having other platforms open or active right now. I even like took my TikTok out of my bio, but uh, I mainly just really kind of like I really like to just focus on one thing at a time, and I don't have an Instagram. Like I do, but it's like a fake account. Like I just kind of like get on there to be like a ghost or whatever. How did I just go from 24 to number 1 immediately? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know either, Muddy Ducks. Thank you so much for the comment. Do I watch FaZe Rug? No, I do not. I do not watch FaZe Rug. It'd be so cool to be in FaZe though. It'd be so cool. I think that like I don't know. I think everyone thinks from the outside in it would be like cool to be in FaZe, but I think that FaZe, inside that club, like they work really hard. But how? But Instagram's so cool, I swear. Lena, I agree. But at the same time, like, I think Instagram is very evil. But yeah, them Insta lives be hella funny, lol. Kirby, lol. Bro, I appreciate you, man. I seen this one kid arguing with like 12 or something. And bro, it was not going well. Like Instagram lives do be hilarious, bro. Like, oh my gosh. That's funny. Pretty much everyone is tired, so it just shot me up to the top, bro. I'm weak, bro. Muddy top, man. Muddy on top. How am I 50 plus? I thought I supported you. Oh my gosh. Straight kids all the way at the bottom. I'm weak. They done that. They done them dirty. They doing them dirty over here. They doing them dirty, man. We all getting done dirty. It's all right. Even Gabbard is on the bottom. I'm weak. I'm weak, Chad. It's not. Oh no. Where's NBA Britling? Technical difficulties. I accidentally swiped up on my screen. Who's at the top right now? Muddy Duck. Okay, chat. Yeah, if you comment a lot, you get a higher rank. Word. I'm learning it with you guys. Wow. Would I rather go homeless or go homeless, bro? Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, probably just go homeless, man. How about to start spamming Broove in my mama. I'm weak. Yasin, thank you so much for tuning in on live, brother. Welcome in the live stream. How's your day going? You got the Steelers or Texans winning today? What's the score on the Texas football game? Six, 7. I hate doing that. I'm such Gen Z, and I'm like, I feel disgraced. Like 21. What the heck is the millennials saying though, chat? Because everyone got their own kind of thing, like in their own generation. But the 6, 7 is so new school. Chat, hit that like button. Let's get to 50. Can we do it? Thank you so much. See you tomorrow, Elena. Thank you so much. El Millennial made this song. 21, can you do something for me? No. It's 9 plus 10. It's an old meme. You guys are so new school. You guys are so Gen Alpha. I can see it already. Rin Onyx, thank you so much for the emojis in the chat. Introduce yourself to us. Okay, Vaslin. Well, I'm Jaybird. Nice to meet you. I've been in the game for almost 3 years, and I've been in all kinds of niches. I've been in entertainment niches, from acting all the way to, well, just about trying to be myself. And that's been very difficult, and still is, a constant up and down battle. But I found myself that from an outside looking in, I think that it's about the experience, and that's been a troubled kind of thing for me to like say that I've been able to figure out. But really, more than anything, a purpose and an inspiration would say that like I'm trying to like advocate or achieve that, like that you can be yourself, you can be good enough, like you can be positive, you can have like bad things happen to you and still try to find the good in them. Stuff like that. '14 was very difficult. 14 was a very difficult age for me to live. Kirby B, I wouldn't consider this a bad day. It's a great day. It's a great day. I'm talking about in it. That's real. That's real. Talking about in it. I think when I was 14 though, I was really struggling. Like mentally. I think 14 is a very, very difficult age. If you're struggling like mentally, especially this time, bro, just like understand like, bro, not all the time is gonna be dark. You feel me? Just stay positive and like try not to be sad. Like I know it's really difficult, but just get a bagel, distract yourself, kind of thing. I don't know. This is America. I'm watching Joe Bartolona said, I tried energy drink. I tried every energy drink I could find. Oh my gosh. I love Joe. Joe looks like a cool guy. Muddy Duck, there's no reason to say 6, 7. It's the same humor as all the 10 memes. We just grew out the humor. Kirby B, bro, you right, dog. I know, bro. You'll know that when you get older too, bro. I'm like, what was before 21 kind of thing? Hudson said, I'm 140. Thank you so much for the comment, Hudson. Are you talking about weight? Bro, what is your obsession with bagels? I'm not gonna lie to you, Muddy Duck. I just try to use them as like a metaphor. So not necessarily like do I always like have bagels on deck. I try to kind of thing. But at the same time, it's just like getting some like food in your system kind of thing, which is like what I'm about to do kind of thing. Like after I get off live, I'll probably take a shower, eat a pizza kind of thing, and I'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? My dream is to live in the USA. Leia, thank you so much for sharing. I'm not gonna lie to you. Be happy where you're at. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that can be difficult, but comparison is the thief of joy. And I want you to understand that, like, your situation is the situation that you're in, and you have to make the best of it. If you want something different, then that's up to you to change. But remember that you can have help doing that. And a lot of spiritual help that I rely on comes from Jesus. So remember to pray, and anything is possible. Hi, it's me again, Logan, the toilet bro. What a username, man. Welcome back to the stream. I can't lie, I eat bagels almost every morning. Muddy Duck, that's great for you. That's super great, super healthy. It's always important to eat when you first wake up because, like, you want to have energy for the rest of your day. You know, what you do at the very beginning of your day is very, very important. Logan in the toilet. Logging in the toilet. What's up? Thank you so much for commenting. At Muddy, every morning I know them bagels dry. Hey, chat, be nice. Be nice to each other. I'm weak. Yeah, right. I will visit there in the future. Great attitude. Great attitude. Stay positive. Stay positive. You feel me? Stay hopeful. You feel me? Make the best of what you got. You feel me? Stay positive. I mainly just eat oatmeal. That's carbs. You know, that's good for you too. Oatmeal's good. Oatmeal's valid. Jayhawk, I've worked so hard. Work, when can I get mod? If it's not okay. Aha. I don't give mod out. I don't give moderator out because, like, if I give moderator out, like, everyone will want it kind of thing. And, like, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like people just be deleting other people's comments. Curb, I put cream cheese and it's very tasty. Also strawberry. Yeah, bro. Strawberry cream cheese, man. That could be going on my bagels on the daily. You know it. Logan in the toilet, man. Nice try. Thank you so much for the comment though, brother. Popeye's biscuits is wild take. I ain't never had Popeye's biscuits, man. Ooh, that sounds like a mouthful. Popeye's biscuits, man. Something your grandma will give you. Do it secretly, Jit. And I won't. Nah, I'm playing you. Whatever, I won't care, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Duck Warrior 12, welcome into the live stream, brother. How you doing today, bro? This is Therese Mary, bro. I just had mac and cheese mixed with tuna fish. That is wild. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm judging. I've never heard of that. Mac and cheese and tuna fish. Is it good? Because just because I'm judging, just is like that's me not understanding. So if it's good, I might have to try it myself. But from the outside looking in, mac and cheese and tuna sounds crazy together. Like those things, I'm not sure if I could put together. But if it's good and you're saying it's good, then it's good. You love Popeye's chicken, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Who doesn't love Popeye's chicken? You know what I mean? It's all right. It's okay to love Popeye's chicken. Raising Cane's is also good too. Chat, how do you feel about McDonald's? I don't normally eat fast food, chat, but I love to talk about it, you know? Teresa May said it's so good. I love it. I love it. That's interesting though. The mac and cheese and tuna said it's really good. I'm learning some new English words from you. I'm glad you're learning. I'm so glad you're learning. I dip my pizza crust in energy drinks. You're lying. You're so lying. Ain't no way, bro. That's some big back alternative. Like, nah, bro. You doing too much on that. I used to eat Raising Cane's, but fully believe the chicken is fake. It's really chewy. I used to work at Guthrie's, and Guthrie's is like a knockoff Raising Cane's. I've never worked for Raising Cane's before, but I can assure you that the creators of Cane's, they copied Guthrie's, and Guthrie's chicken's real. So I'm not sure if Cane's is fake or real. I couldn't answer you that. Pizza's your favorite? I'm making pizza tonight. Pizza's also my favorite, Lena. McDonald's 8 out of 10. I can't disagree. It's America's addictive food chain. It's probably number one addicting food chain in the entire country. McDonald's is 8 out of 10. Simply just yeah. Everyone loves McDonald's, bro. Especially Raising Cane's chicken strips with 3 spaghettis, with 3 sauces. Y'all making me hungry. Hey, it's okay to have technical typing issues. It's okay, Kirby B. Raising Cane's, I understand what you meant. I like McDonald's, but it makes me sick. Not gonna lie, my guilty pleasure. Muddy Duck, I'm not gonna lie to you too. I don't. Yeah, I agree. I agree so heavily. Wingstop is the best fast food ever. I've never tried Wingstop, but man, oh man, would I be down to try Wingstop? Give me a rating on that, Duck Warrior. Let me know, what is that? You like Raising Cane's Chinese bread? We got Lena over here saying she like cookies. What kind of cookies do you like? I know, yeah. Wingstop has got to be one of them luxurious spots that, certain people at certain locations got to try. Chat, if you are new here and enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit that like button as we are on a hunt and goal for a determination of 50 likes. If you can help us achieve that goal, it would be greatly appreciated. And if you are enjoying the stream, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss out on this stream or future posts in the future. Chat, I love y'all so much. Don't forget to engage. Am I open to music topics or just fast food topics? I love all topics. I'm not gonna lie to you. We can talk about anything and everything. Controversy, non-controversy. These streams are about you guys. So spit them at me. Music topics, I'm less informed on, but I'm open to talk about them. I don't know about you, Duck Warrior. You're my favorite local Wingstop. It's too greasy. I'm weak. Y'all, I'm hungry, but it's too late. Get you something to eat, girl. Enjoy your stream. Enjoy your night, Lena. Real Zubish said, "What's good? What's poppin'? Thank you so much for tuning in on live. I only like McDonald's Sprite. That's valid. You look like Felix from Stray Kids. Writer, thank you so much for the comment. Hi, I'm from Norway. Hi, I'm from the USA, Hunter. Welcome to the live stream. Alexis Farias said, "What's up, twin? What's up? How's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in on live." Wingstop is a 10 out of 10. I agree. Everything. I like sweet food. I do too. We like pasta in the chat. I'm new, but I don't have anyone to talk to. Hey, you can talk to me. I'm in the same boat, but it's okay. You're welcome here. I talk to you, twin. Real Zuvish, you're a real one. I appreciate you. Well, you just typed, so you're in the convo now. Exactly. Yeah, no, you're in the convo. This is the community where we can all just be ourselves and chat. And I enjoy that. Enjoy being a moderator for you guys. Like a middle ground and like a voice. And I appreciate you guys. Finding comfort and like room in here. That's what I want for you guys. You love sour food? I love spicy food. I don't like sour food as much. Sour food's interesting though. What kind of sour food? It depends. What's up, brother? I missed you. George, thank you so much for tuning in on live. Welcome back or welcome in the stream. What's up though? When was I born? Logan, 2005. What about you, brother? Fries taste like plastic? No, McDonald's fries are one of the best. Now they're made with plastic, but they don't taste like plastic. McDonald's fries are some of the best fries out there. Alexia Ferris, all good. Yeah, no, it is a safe place. Thank you, Zuvish. Thank you for the W stream. Thank you for your comment. I like lemons, but I can eat too many. Yeah, lemons. Yeah, no, I can't do lemons. Nah, can't do them lemons. No. No, that's interesting though. Lemons are good for you though. Do you like Do you like peppers, hot peppers, spicy food like hot peppers like that? Logan, 2005. You have muscles. Wow. A little bit. Work out a little bit. Hold on, wait. Oh wait, hold on. I might show you. I'm gonna show you. Sleeper build. Ah, you're so kind. Kirby B, I had to flex, man. I had to flex. I just had to. I had to. I'm sorry, brother. I did something wrong. No, come back. George, you're good. Welcome in the stream. Alex, thank you so much for your comment. Logan in the toilet. That's what's up. What's your opinion on IShowSpeed Duck Warrior? Man, I'd love to meet that guy. Like, if I could meet that guy and collab with him, I feel like I would blow up just for like being around him. I love Speed. I love IShowSpeed though. Chill Vibes 5, welcome in the stream. Thank you so much for being here on live. Lena, I see your comment. Thank you so much for the crying face emojis. Logan in the toilet said you got crushes. I want to be humble, man. People gonna think what they think of me, man. I'm gonna think what I think of myself. You feel me? JA3 Forza Forever. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. This is Sean Clark. What's poppin', bro? Thank you so much for tuning in on live, bro. Comment your favorite color. Chill Vibe said, what's your name? I'm new here. Well, I'm Jay Bird. Nice to meet you, bro. I try to make content every single day. And I've been making content for the past 3 years. And my niche and my personality and my maturity has changed all throughout that time. So right now, focused in on now, just trying to spread positivity. Sadie is a bullet. That's what's up. I'm going messy today. Sean Clark, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. I try, bro. Thank you so much, bro. You're so kind, dog. You're very kind. George, cool boy. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Have I ate food? Well, after live, I'll probably eat something. Duck Warrior said, you're going to be big one day, bro. Just believe. Duck Warrior, bro, I leave it to God, man. Like, beyond anything else, like, I think it's easy and really fun to get wrapped around the game, around like myself and all, but like more than anything, like I'm enjoying the journey and my community that I have right now. So like being famous and big, like that'll come eventually regardless, but for now, like, man, I'm happy. I can't, I can't complain. If I like this vid, will I get jiggy? Probably not. Probably not. I'm a little tired, but I'm working with what I got. Have I ever heard of Jack? Okay, thank you so much for your comment. Nursery Dropout, thank you so much for being here on live. Chill Vibes said I'll be famous one day. I appreciate you, bro. Honestly, my goal is not to be famous, but to be able to work full time as a YouTuber would be insane. More than anything, I could do that more than fame. Would I consider making videos and not just streams? Muddy Duck, great question. Unfortunately, people nowadays, they want money, So to be honest with you, I would love to make videos, but in a world where everything costs something and everyone wants something from you, it's only respectful that, you give people what they ask, and that's typically their time. With their time, does come a price, but right now, I'm being patient you know, sticking with where I'm at. And, you know, like IRL streams and video streams, like those are great. They take a lot of work. They take a lot of effort. Um and right now, like, I don't have the finances to necessarily budget as appropriate as I would like, but in the near future and, you know, coming, you know, in the future, I'd love to start making videos again, but right now I'm just focused in on live streams and what I can control with what I got. Do I know how to play the guitar? Thank you so much, Leighton, for the great comment. Great, very great intellectual comment. I love these conversations. I wish I knew how to play guitar. I think we're falling in love. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know how to play guitar. Thank you so much for asking. I had a guitar one time gifted to me when I was like really young, but I messed with the chords. I never really actually learned how to play it. But learning how to play it would be super cool. Don't get me wrong, I love the streams. Muddy Duck, I appreciate you, bro. I try to make them enjoyable for everybody to watch of all ages and all over. I appreciate you though. Thank you for the feedback. My dog Goldrick is mean. Alex, I'm sorry to hear that. Follow your dreams too, Leighton. I promise you can do anything you put your mind to. What I can do, you're capable of as well. You feel me? Don't forget to just like tell yourself that, you know, I truly understand that, like, for myself, and I love and respect that you support that too. But more than anything, like, beyond me, I want to like encourage and inspire you that like I get scared to turn on the camera sometimes. Like, I don't, you know, always want to chat, to be honest. um Kind of sounds bad, but at the same time, like, I struggle, like, feeling like it's gonna work out or things like that. You know, it gets scary. Um, I just want to share, like, more than anything, like, I'm human, and I know, you know, your comments are human, and I just want to like let you know that like you can do it. You just gotta like let yourself know that you're human, and like really, like, the only person expecting you to do something great is yourself and your kids down the line, kind of thing. Uh, Always be thinking ahead. Always, you know, chase your dreams too. If you don't know what your dreams are, just ask yourself, like, what do I like to do, and how do I like to do it? How do I see myself doing it? Have a plan, kind of, really. Don't be afraid to go through trial and error. But yeah, truly, you can do anything you put your mind to, and you could apply to go to college in the States and be a doctor and be rich. You feel me? You just gotta like work hard and realize that your mind is your most powerful tool. I'm coming down to my newest comments now, chat. Bro, these emojis, I'm dying. LOL, Muddy Duck, you're going crazy right now with the number one. Catsfish, I'm back. Sorry, I had to leave for a second. Thank you so much for tuning in on live. Chat, we are closing in on 50 likes. I'm determined. I would like to get there, but with your help, I can't do that. Make sure to hit that like button, chat, and subscribe if you are enjoying the stream, and turn on those post notifications so you don't miss out on a stream in the future or a post. Let me know, chat. This says RLE edits GR. Thank you so much for tuning in on stream. Elena, you can do anything you put your mind to. If you want to be a singer, start singing. Start now. Start practicing. Don't be afraid. I know it can be scary, but at the end of the day, what's scarier? Knowing you had potential or knowing that you didn't use your potential? Duck Warrior, what's poppin'? Chill vibes. They're not my words. I'm not gonna lie to you. All glory to God. He's speaking through me as we speak right now. So honestly, leaving myself out of it, all my hope, all my faith comes from Jesus. So I appreciate you. I don't know these people. I'm scared. Alex, it's okay. Me too. But it's about being brave, pushing through. You feel me? It can be scary sometimes, but if you're brave, just be brave. And if you do it one time, you know you can do it again. And you've already commented, you know, so there's, you know, already something off your chest. And, you know, it's not hard. It's not bad. You know, I'm not gonna bite you. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm good. I have to go to school. See ya. Thank you so much, Duck Warrior. Have a great night, bro. My parents said my voice is bad. Leighton, did you listen to him or did you listen to yourself? You know, if you were 5 years old and you said that to yourself, would that make you feel good, or would you tell your 5-year-old self that you sounded great? You feel me? Ask yourself these questions. No one else can answer those answers but you. If your parents say you're a terrible singer and you listen to them, then there's no room to improve because you're no longer trying anymore. If you keep trying, you feel me, and don't listen to your parents and listen to your heart that says, you know what, I'm not the best singer, but I'm gonna learn how to sing. I'm gonna learn how to learn how to sing. You feel me? Then that's gonna like take you a lot further than not trying at all. Just remember to try, chat. Fish says, "Can I pray for you? The reason I was in the hospital is because I was caught up in a gang fight and I got shot in the leg and I really need God on my side right now." I got you, Fish. Dear God, I know sometimes like we can get around the wrong people, or sometimes like we can get in violent situations. Sometimes like we can just like get involved in like places like we shouldn't go. God, we know you're a God that, stays the same, and we're the ones that leave you. I know like as of right now, like he's surrendering at his lowest point, asking, that you be there for him, God. Sometimes like we only rely on God in times that, are hard. But God, I pray that when he gets healed and he's doing better, that he'll say that, you were the one that did it, the work, because, he's still alive. And that's the testimony in itself. So I just pray for Fish. Hope he gets better. And I pray that, he gets out of the hospital safe, or her gets out of the hospital safe, and it continues to just follow your path and understand that, like, you're forgiven and the person that shot him is forgiven, kind of thing. So I'll just sit here and I pray. Amen. I'm training my voice now. Good to know. I'm so proud. Good job. You should be proud of yourself too. Alex, you're awesome, chat. I like tattoos. That's what's up. Yeah, we like tattoos. Drop that location, trying to catch the fade. Not happening. I'm too peaceful. Too nice for that. I mean, I probably would stand on business. Like, don't cross me. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, yeah, I'm good. You should be good too. Fish, thank you so much for sharing. It's always brave and encouraging and makes me and you feel good. So you're welcome. It's okay. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. Forever. I apologize to hear that. Not good. I hope you get better. I'm sorry about that. Never share your location. I'm good. I'll joke sometimes and I'll be like, do you want my social security number? You want my Addy? Like, you want my exact address? Like, get your pen and paper ready. Like, you got to be a little smarter than that. Guys, I have ADHD and I want to start acting. I'm at 12. I'm 11. No, start acting at 11. Don't act at 12. Why are you waiting until 12? If you have ADHD, like, that's got nothing to do with acting. That's just got like a thing with like not being able to sit still. But no, if you're 11 and you can't sit still, then it's not your fault. But honestly, like, let someone else know. Let someone else know that, like, in your circle that really supports you. Like, tell them a little bit about your dreams. Name one person you can really think of, that like would help you get in that door. The reality nitty, welcome in the chat room. Thank you so much for being here on live. Alex, no, I don't want that. That would be intruding of me. Oh, sure. Chat, we are closing in on 50 likes. We've been trying for the past 2 hours. If you are new to the stream, hit that like button, chat. Did you know the word in backwards is, which is an accent, Greek does not mean anything because the world does not exist. I did not know that. Ferris says, I have ADHD. That's okay. Me too. I don't believe in really ADHD though. I believe it's all of like a system. You told your parents, can they help you get involved in acting? Can you take any classes? Can you do anything on your own? Can you research? Chat, we did it. 50. Don't give up. Don't give up. 50. There we go. There's nothing wrong with your disorder. Use it to your advantage. If you have ADHD, again, that just means you don't want to sit still. If you don't want to sit still, then don't sit still. I would get involved in TikTok and I would get involved in social media. I would get involved in acting on screen. If you can act in front of a camera, then you can act in front of a movie camera. Literally, like, get involved in social media. If you're not already involved in social media, just get involved. Like, literally, just make a prov, make a like a role play or like a certain person thing. Like, just do it. You don't have to be 12. Like, if you're not, liking with what I'm telling you, it's because it's the truth, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. Like, you're better than that, and I'm better than that. Like, I'm gonna just spit it to you how it goes. Like, there's not gonna be a perfect day. There's not gonna be sunshines and rainbows. You can start now. You could open an account and you can like let the world know, like, hey, like this is me getting started. Regardless of what anyone else thinks, like they might not take you serious because you're young, but at the same time, if if you're 11 years old and you're started way before someone who's 18 and they started, then you're already ahead of me. Don't necessarily compare, but like think of long-term longevity where it can honestly like put you ahead of your competition whenever you get into like a real acting role, like in real life kind of thing. Alex Rares, what club are you in? Guess what? Hello. Love your lives. Can you shout out my brother? R Lex. Welcome in the chat room. Thank you so much for being here on live. Turning 17 in 3 months. Wow. That's cool. Thank you so much for sharing. 17 was hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. Very, very young ages are difficult, and I don't think it gets any easier. But I think 17 was difficult. Just being young is it's difficult. I feel for people that are young because older people feel for me, and I'm young. And it's just encouraging. There are only little words I understand, but I understand them more. It's okay, Leighton. I again appreciate you so much for being here on live. R La Extra. This is your other account? That's awesome. I normally don't tell anyone about my club. Alex, I think I know what you're talking about. Bro, it's the same guy. Say it. It's a viral content. Trust me, it will help you out go viral. Hello. Love your lives. You should shout out my brother. Ha ha ha. Are you trying to clip me? Are you trying to report me? I'm good. Ugh. All right, chat. What a great live we have had. 90 and 90. So we've been live for 2.5 hours, almost. Part of the compilation of streamers. Nah, bro, I'm good. Yeah, the blanket's mad comfy, bro. It stay comfy. All right, chat. So I'm gonna be back tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower, wind down a little bit, put my pizza in the oven. Watch a little bit of the game. Probably walk my dog. I love y'all, chat. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you all so much again for supporting me through the journey. I want to support y'all through your journey and whatever walk you are in life. And before we end the stream, just want to start or end it. How I started it. I will be alive again tomorrow. Yes, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But again, I just want to start the stream how I ended it. And again, I just want to say thank you guys and all glory to God. Thank you guys. I love y'all so much, chat. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.